Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking into something pretty interesting. Can you actually make decent money on YouTube without ever putting your face on camera?
Yeah, it's a big promise, right? We're digging into a training from someone called Make Money Matt, who claims to have like 4 key secrets to doing just that.
Right. And we've got his whole step-by-step thing here. Our mission really is to pull out the actionable stuff, maybe the surprising bits, and give you a real sense of whether this online business model works.
Exactly. Is it legit? How does it actually function? That's what we want to figure out for you.
Okay, let's get into it. Secret number 1, he calls it, picking the best niches, specifically when you're saying off camera.
Now, choosing a niche, that sounds basic, maybe. But he has some specific angles on why YouTube works for this approach.
Yeah, like he points out, you can run these channels from anywhere, basically. Internet's all you need.
And age doesn't matter. He apparently started super young, like 14.
14, yeah. And then there's this idea of digital real estate. You do the work once.
Uh-huh. And the video can potentially earn for years. Like old videos still bringing in income. That's pretty appealing, the long-term potential.
It really is. But he stresses you can't just upload random stuff. Consistency is key, right? Sticking to one category, one niche.
Absolutely vital. Otherwise, the algorithm, YouTube itself, doesn't know who to show your videos to. You need that focus.
So what does he say are the good niches for this? The big ones?
He lists 6 broad areas: health, wealth, happiness, relationships, travel, and technology.
Okay, kind of the big pillars of life, almost.
Yeah.
Why those specifically?
Well, 2 main reasons he gives. One, they consistently get high viewership.
Yeah.
He talks about videos regularly hitting over 100,000 views. Big audience.
Right. And the other reason?
Money, basically. Decent to high CPMs. That's the cost per mil or cost per 1,000 views advertisers pay. So more potential ad money. Plus, he says there are often other ways to make money in these niches, too.
Ah, so beyond just the ads. Like selling stuff or...
Yeah. We get more into that later. But things like affiliate marketing or digital products, these broad topics lend themselves to that. They tap into fundamental human wants.
Makes sense. But he doesn't just say pick health, does he? He talks about drilling down.
Exactly. Subcategories. That's where he thinks the real growth potential is. Find a smaller pond within the big ocean.
Why is that better?
Because if one video takes off in that specific sub-niche, it helps lift all your other related videos. It creates this feedback loop. You attract a more dedicated audience that way, too.
Okay, gotcha. Does he give examples of these sub-niches working without showing a face?
Oh, yeah, loads. For health, under gaining muscle, there's a channel called Body Hub. Uses stock footage. Apparently does pretty well financially.
Stock footage. Interesting. So just generic gym clips?
Seems like it. Then for losing weight, a channel called Bestie and Natural Key for natural remedies. Shows variety even within health.
Okay. What about wealth? That's always a big one.
Definitely. He mentions his own early channel in the Make Money Online space. Said he was doing like $27,000 a month without showing his face. That niche tends to have really high CPMs, he notes.
Wow. Okay. 27K. Any others in wealth?
Yep. Chris Invest for investing, Mr. Luxury for, luxury stuff, and Magnets Media doing business stories. Again, different angles within that broad topic.
And happiness. Seems a bit abstract.
He points to Philosophies for Life. They do those whiteboard videos explaining ancient wisdom, and Charisma on Command for Confidence tips.
Ah, whiteboard videos. We'll probably talk about how to make those later. What about relationships?
Yeah, he mentions topics like, getting an ex back, finding a partner, fixing relationship problems. More topic-driven examples there.
Travel. I guess that's very visual.
It is, but he says you don't always need to travel yourself. He mentions Tropia for travel guides using online clips, Worlds According to Briggs for travel ideas, and even Scary Harry focusing on best places to live.
So repurposing existing footage or just talking over maps and things?
Seemed to be the idea. And finally, technology. Tech Zone for futuristic tech, and Tech Dumpo for tutorials, which might just be screen recordings, maybe not even talking.
Okay, so a lot of different angles there. What if your niche idea isn't on that list?
Good question. He suggests a check. Look for other channels in that niche. Are they uploading regularly? Are their videos getting significant views, say over 100K consistently? That shows there's an audience.
So validate the demand first.
Exactly. He also throws in some bonus niches like scary stories, animals, celebs, cars, food, 360 videos. Maybe less potential for things besides ads, but still good ad revenue possibilities because they get lots of views.
Right. Okay, that covers niches. Secret number 2 is about actually making the videos without being in them. How do you do that?
He lays out 8 main ways, plus a bonus one. Method 1 is using stock videos.
Like we mentioned with Body Hub.
Yeah, sites like Pixabay, Pexels are free. Storyblocks is a paid subscription one. Then you just need basic editing software. He mentions free ones like OpenShot, Shotcut, iMovie, even mobile options.
So pretty low barrier to entry there. Just need time to find clips and edit.
Pretty much. Method 2. Tutorials using screen recording. Software like OBS is free. Great for showing how to use software, answering how-to questions. Simon says it was his example channel.
Makes sense. Very practical content. What's next?
Method 3. Slideshows. Simple as using Google Slides, then recording a voiceover with OBS. He claims one slideshow video got over 300,000 views.
Just slides and talking. Okay. Method 4.
Text on screen. Think quote videos. But, and this is important, he really emphasizes understanding fair use.
Ah, copyright stuff.
Right, you can't just slap a quote on screen. You need to add your own commentary, analysis, opinions, facts, transform it somehow. He mentions having a fair use checklist.
Okay, so add value, don't just copy. Number 5.
Using stock photos. Just a background image while you talk over it. He gave an example of his scary story channel doing this, getting like 500,000 views. The audio becomes key there.
Yeah, storytelling. Method 6.
Whiteboard videos, like philosophies for life. There's software for this, like VideoScribe, that draws it out for you. Visually engaging for explaining things.
Got it. 7.
Animated videos. Software like Animaker can help create those.
Okay, that might take a bit more skill or budget, maybe?
Potentially, yeah. And method 8, mind map videos. Using software like Xmind to create a mind map, then screen record yourself talking through it. He mentioned a Joseph Rodriguez channel doing book summaries this way.
Lots of options. What was the bonus one?
Well, yes, the bonus.
Yeah.
Using clips from other YouTube videos. But again, huge warning about fair use.
Tread carefully there.
Extremely carefully. You absolutely need your own original script, your own voiceover, providing significant new commentary or critique. It has to be transformative. He also suggests a decent basic microphone, like a Fifine K669B if you're doing voiceovers. Makes a difference.
Good tip. But wow, that's a lot of ways to create content without filming yourself.
It is. But then he adds another layer. Outsourcing.
Hiring other people.
Exactly. Using sites like Upwork to hire freelancers to make the videos for you. He says that's how we managed to scale up to having over a dozen channels. Frees up his time.
That's a big step. But makes sense for scaling. He presumably covers how to do that in his course.
Yeah, he mentioned his program teaches how to build and manage that kind of team.
Of course, he does point out that showing your face is still fine, right? Like his main Make Money Matt channel.
Right. He's not saying don't show your face, just that you don't have to. And the growth strategies are largely the same either way.
Okay, cool. Let's move to secret number 3. This sounds intriguing. The true secret to going viral. What is it?
It boils down to similar metadata.
Metadata, right? That's the titles, descriptions, tags, the info you give YouTube about the video.
Exactly. It's how YouTube figures out what your video is about and who might want to watch it. Crucial stuff.
So what's the secret part?
Well, he says new channels face this issue where YouTube doesn't know who the audience is yet, so it tests the video randomly. And the big mistake people make, he argues, is having wildly different titles, tags, and descriptions for every single video. He calls this leaking views.
Leaking views? How does that work?
Because YouTube can't see a clear connection between your videos. If someone watches one video and likes it, but the next video has totally different metadata, YouTube is less likely to suggest that next video from your channel. You lose the viewer.
Ah, I see. So the secret is consistency again.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Use a core group of related keywords and tags across all your videos on that channel. This creates what he calls a suggested video feedback loop.
Meaning YouTube is more likely to suggest your other videos after someone watches one.
Precisely. It keeps people watching your stuff on your channel. He uses his own channel as an example.
And that helps with session time, keeping people on YouTube longer.
Yeah, which YouTube loves. If your channel keeps viewers engaged and watching video after video, YouTube rewards that with more visibility.
Okay, so similar metadata keeps people on your channel.
Yeah.
What else?
He pairs this with getting initial views from YouTube search, targeting keywords with decent search volume, but maybe lower competition. He mentions tools for finding these.
So search brings people in, similar metadata keeps them watching more of your stuff.
That's the idea. And that combo, he claims, leads to exponential growth because your videos start getting suggested alongside other popular videos in your niche.
Does he address the idea that maybe a niche is too crowded, too much competition?
Yeah, he kind of pushes back on that being the main barrier. He even suggests that having some popular videos in your niche is good up to a point.
How so?
More opportunities for your video to appear in the suggested feed next to those popular ones. You piggyback off their traffic in a way.
Interesting take. And he says viewership is growing overall anyway.
Right, more potential viewers than ever. His formula isn't about being totally unique necessarily. It's about making videos that are as good as or better than the existing popular stuff.
Okay, so model success, but do it well. How does he suggest finding video ideas then?
A 50-50 split. Half your ideas come from analyzing popular videos in your niche. Find stuff with over 100K views from the last 6 months or so, and figure out how to make a better version of that topic.
Okay, learn from what works. And the other half?
Keyword research. Using tools to find those high-volume, low-competition keywords within your niche and creating videos specifically targeting them.
So half based on proven popularity, half based on search data.
Yeah, a balanced approach. Seems logical.
All right, let's get to the final piece. Secret number 4, monetization, making the actual money.
Right. He starts by dismissing two methods as, well, bad for this model: merchandise and channel memberships.
Why bad? Lots of creators use those.
His argument is low profit per sale, and you need a massive, really engaged audience to make it work well, which might be tough for a newer, faceless channel.
Okay, fair enough. So what are the great methods according to him?
4 main ones. First, the obvious one, ad revenue, through the YouTube Partner Program.
Which needs those 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers we mentioned.
Yep. He says that's achievable. But the key is that CPMs vary wildly, from like $1 up to $50 or more per 1,000 views.
So choosing the right niche is critical for ad money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He mentions his training lists, high CPM niches, like make money online can be $20, $30 plus ads free apparently. Also, longer videos over 8 minutes let you put multiple ads in.
Ah, mid-roll ads. So longer videos potentially mean much more ad revenue per view?
Exactly. He says his own videos are usually 8, 12 minutes for that reason.
Okay, ad revenue is number 1. What's number 2?
Selling digital products, things like online courses, ebooks, maybe software, usually sold via platforms like Kobe, he mentions.
Online courses seem popular.
Yeah, he flags those as high-value packaging your knowledge. People pay for structured learning, though he admits creating a good course takes real time and effort.
Naturally. Okay, third great method.
Affiliate marketing. This is where you promote other people's products, often their courses.
Right, you put a special link in your description.
Exactly. Using platforms like Digistore24 or ClickBank to find products. The big appeal here is potentially high commissions, he says, up to 50%.
50%? Wow.
Yeah. So his strategy example: find a good course that sells for, say, $500 or $1,000. You could make $250 or $500 per sale. He thinks that's doable for channels getting good views.
How do you promote it? Just stick a link?
He suggests mentioning it after providing value in your video and putting the affiliate link right at the top of your description. First link people see.
Does he have examples of this working?
Yeah. He mentions a student named Kingbay making over $10K a month this way from smallish channel, and another named Matthew making $100 on his second day promoting Matt's own course.
Okay, so affiliate marketing has real potential there. What's the fourth method?
Sponsorships. This is when companies pay you to feature their product or service in your video.
Do you need millions of subs for that?
Apparently not. He says companies reach out even to channels with just a couple thousand subscribers if they have decent, consistent views. You negotiate the fee. He provides a template for that in his course.
So direct deals with brands, that sounds potentially lucrative.
It can be, yeah, once you're established. So those are the 4: ads, digital products, affiliate marketing, sponsorships.
He shares some success stories too, right? But with a warning.
Yes, lots of impressive numbers from students, like $88K a month from ads for one person, $100K plus from digital products for others. But always with the disclaimer: results not typical, requires work, no guarantees.
Standard but important disclaimer. And then he talks about his own course, to mastery and monetization.
Right. Positions it as the option if you want all the detailed steps, checklists, templates for scripts and job posts, community support, all that jazz.
He lists a ton of bonuses, too, specific to that training he was giving.
Yeah, lists of niches, channel examples, video ideas, script templates, tool recommendations, outsourcing help. Sounds very comprehensive. He gives a quick rundown of the modules, too.
Covers everything from niche selection to scaling with the team and translation.
Pretty much the whole life cycle of building this kind of channel. He emphasizes the community aspect and his own involvement there too, and more testimonials from inside the community.
And again, the disclaimer about needing to take action.
Always. Then he wraps up mentioning his own success, $1 million house at 22 millions earned online. Adds credibility, I suppose.
Okay, so let's try and wrap this deep dive up. We went through Make Money Matt's 4 secrets for YouTube without showing your face.
Yeah. Secret 1, choose a profitable niche, ideally a sub-niche within health, wealth, happiness, relationships, travel, or tech. Validate demand.
Secret 2, generate content using methods like stock footage, screen recording, slideshows, text on screen, stock photos, lightboard animation, regular animation, mind maps, or even outsourcing. Remember fair use.
Crucial point on fair use. Secret 3, use similar metadata titles, tags, descriptions across your videos to create that suggested video feedback loop and boost session time. Combined with keyword research. 50-50 split for video ideas.
And secret 4, monetize effectively, focus on ad revenue, high CPM niches, longer videos, digital products, affiliate marketing, high commissions, and sponsorships, rather than maybe merch or memberships initially.
It's definitely a detailed system he lays out. It shows there's a potential pathway here, beyond just hoping a random video takes off. It requires strategy.
Absolutely. And while those big success stories need that results not typical asterisk, the strategies themselves seem grounded in how YouTube actually works.
Agreed. It's about understanding the platform, creating consistent value in a chosen niche, and then leveraging the different ways to earn from that attention.
So maybe the final thought for you listening is this. Considering all these faceless content methods and the niches discussed, which ones resonate? Is there an area where your interests or knowledge could intersect with one of these models? What kind of digital foundation might you be able to start building?
Something to think about for sure.
Definitely. Thanks for joining us on this